Hey guys, got a open challenge on the board. My opponent's rated 1067, so this is a 115 game for me. And we have the Vienna, so e4, e5, knight to c3, and this is known as the Zhuravlev counter gambit. Okay, so the move I play here is d4. Bishop takes, we take with b, and we've got a nice pawn set to square in the middle, quite a familiar position. Then if this pawn wants to take, then the b pawn actually becomes a d pawn, so this is nice and solid already for white. Black has no development, and we have rather good control over the centre. Question is, do we want to kick the knight? I think it just feels like d5 here is premature. It feels like I'm overextending. Knight can't go there, though. I'll have to go here or here. But I think the best approach here is now to solidify. So I'm thinking bishop d3 or bishop c4. Or even knight to here. Then at least if I kick this knight away, it's because it's the only defender of this pawn, I could kick him. Okay, now this isn't defended, so I think bishop d3. Yeah, it's nice and solid here. Nothing wrong. Could even pin the knight at some point. He'll probably castle, but I like my central control. This is a 12-minute game for some reason. Gone back to rapid, played a bunch of games this morning, only won a couple, lost about 6, so I'm down to 1569 in rapid. But it's far more important to enjoy playing than to enjoy points. Now, okay, so he's defending this a second time. I am now tempted to push d5 and maybe c4, you know. Really press the advantage in the middle of the board. Now, so he's got two defenders on there. If I take, doesn't achieve anything. I am really tempted to kick this knight. That's horrible for the knight. And that's horrible. And that's horrible. Really just doesn't have anywhere interesting to go. And now he sees blocked in the queen. Now the queen doesn't defend this knight. A bishop here looks supernatural. Knight can also come in there, but then my queen can't really get in. So if I do just take this knight, pawn takes, he's going to have to go that way, and I've got an open b file, semi-open b file anyway. So maybe I ought to think about plans for castling either way. 12-minute game, he's got nearly 10 minutes left. So he's playing quite quick. Really got punked in picking up these open challenges against lower rated players recently. Okay, he's moved. Okay, so but he can't go there. All right, so no, right? If I kick him back, what's he going to do? Get back in your box, knight. Is he going to go back here? It's just a vile position, isn't it? Okay, so there you go. Something ventured, nothing gained. And now we have this huge space advantage. So, when you have a massive space advantage, what do you want to do? Well, one thing is avoid trades. Now he's still going to want to castle. I just need to castle my king, I think, now. He's tempting me to take the knight. Now, if I take, pawn takes, he's going to castle that away. And if he does, my rook can come on b1. My knight can swing round. My queen can double up with his bishop. Means he does have this pawn's likely to want to come up here. But I think before any of that nonsense begins, so the next thing as well, he's going to want to develop his bishop, right? But it can only go here because I've got all these squares covered. Unless he wants to put his rook here with ideas of bishop takes there. So, do we want to preempt that variety of nonsense? Can't do that because he takes with the bishop on there. If he puts his rook here, I can just respond with like king h2. Huh? So let's just play something flexible. I think queen here even. Now if he plays his rook there as well, I've also got this. Okay, he's got... That's not playable. He can't play his knight here. He could be thinking of playing his knight there, but why? Okay, let's just carry on. Knight here. If he wants to take my bishop, he's welcome. More than welcome. This is fine. I have no qualms. There. He's got bishop takes, then attacks the rook. Not good. King there. He's not planning on sacking there, is he? Okay, let's put king here. Can't see a problem. His queen is not in the game yet. Do I have enough firepower around that side of the board? I've even got g4 there at some point. And if pushes, I take. g4, I push. He pushes here. Okay. Now I can kick the knight. The knight has to go there, which blocks the rook, and then I can win this, yeah? Unless he decides to take the bishop, which is fine. I recapture the c-pawn. Now I've moved 2 pawns towards the centre, if he does that. And more importantly, opened up some space around here. Oh! That I did not see. But at least I have this. So I'm now attacking the knight. No, I'm not really. Attacking it with king and queen. Ugh! Missed it. But I got my pawn back. Could come here. Annoys the rook. Okay. Now this... merit some thought. Go here. Can't drop the rook back. Go here. He has to move the king. I can come back to here. Then he's lost castling rights. I think that's worth doing. I've always got this square or this square or this square. Still safe. Safe enough. Could even trade off queens, which really causes trouble for this rook. But his bishop now does have a way out after I lost my h-pawn. Got to do something. So either trade queens or run away to one of these squares now. This looks interesting because it pins this pawn. My bishop's bad, isn't it? This move, this move. Quite like. Then I've got this, you see. And the point is that that blocks off. If the rook comes here, knight there, hits the rook. Rook has to defend the knight though. Maybe this move is good. No, it hangs his pawn. This and bishop just takes, so that doesn't work. Hitting the rook, let's have a look. Hits the rook, rook comes here. Come back there, hit the rook again. I don't see anything else right now. I'd like to get my bishop onto here as well now. Definitely improves the bishop. Can't go there though. Now this hits the rook. The knight can't move with check because I'll just take the checking piece. If I go here, takes, does the knight have anything evil? He can win a pawn with check. I come here. I think maybe I need to move now to avoid this move, and then my rook's free to come along to h1. Material is equal. The difference in the game is that both my rooks are mobile and black doesn't have one. Okay, now I'm really drawn to this move. Or this now. If this first and then knight there, he might trade off. Knight here, double attacks the rook. If he takes the knight, he loses a rook, so he can't do that, right? So knight here now forces the rook either to dodge here or to trade itself off. If it trades itself off, I own the h-file, and I can come here at any time. Even if the king moves, this is like a double pin. Bishop can't move because I take the rook, and the rook can't get out easily unless the bishop moves. He's going to have to do this, but then he can't do that. Yeah? So this is the plan, man. I really want to improve my bishop. But it's doing it, I guess, half a job there. In the scenario we just mentioned. So the scenario goes knight here, trade rooks, rook up here at some point, king moves, and then these two pieces are stuck. Okay. Now do I want to push up? See, my worry is if I play my knight here, he trades off. Is this ridiculous? No. Rook here, and then f4. See, if he takes, he's got these completely doubled and isolated pawns. If I can remove that pawn, it makes these really indefensible. So, sanity check. I think we're okay. Oh, I'm down to 4 minutes. Best hurry up. So the plan is f4. Aha. Okay. c4 with the replacement d pawn. This is fine. Now it opens up this bishop a little bit. Still plan is f4. Again, this is my opponent's biggest weakness. One inactive rook. Not sure on the purpose of that. I'm going to push this. Okay. Just going to creep up. Oh, he's done this. Interesting. But it's free. Trade off is fine. Trading rooks is fine. Now I'm threatening rook there. So he's got to move his king off the back rank. Got to. If he tries any other idea, he loses a rook. This is a skewer. High value piece in front, piece of lesser value behind. High value piece needs to move. You lose the lesser value piece. back here, attack this pawn. If he goes here, I've got a rook here, which is a rook fork, and it's going to be all over. So the knight, okay, let's have this. My bishop can drop all the way back to there. Okay, interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. Does he want a rematch? We shall see. I got a point. Now 1570. Doesn't want to rematch. Okay, so interesting. So what happened there? There's Zhuravlev. Nice structure to start with. We decide to develop rather than overextend. Solid. If I. Now we kick the knight, and now he's in a straitjacket. Now he's cramped. Come out, and then kick him back. I wonder if I should have castled here. Now we trade off, and these two pawns here, you see, remain a weakness. Queen out, connect the rooks. Now completed development. Knight out. Just improve the rook onto b1, give it some space. Comes in. Just like to move the king. Just. You see, I'm slightly worried now. He has got some ideas, you see, because of all this. So I wonder whether castles was even the best move here. And that's my blunder. Lose my pawn, but win another one. Decide to trade queens because I have more pieces involved in the game. This rook remains an issue. And he never develops his bishop until much later. Here, that's his first bishop move, right? Now, suddenly, this rook might be able to enter the game, but it's all a bit too late. So, odd move. And a free pawn. And here is a kind of beginnery mistake, you know. He resolves the tension one way. Maybe it would have been better here for him to move the rook, just so it's in line with my king. Oh, having said that, I still have this. And he can't drop the rook back. He could have just let me take and then recapture with the knight, bring the knight back here, get the king off the back rank, but... and this was really the critical moment. You just shouldn't have done that, and then it all falls apart. So, quick look at the game review. Don't think that was particularly strong from my part. Be happy with a 75, 80. Okay, 3 blunders from me. So let's see what they were. This is all book. That's excellent. Best move according to the machine. Okay. Yeah, marginally better. Marginally better. Mistake. I do actually have an overwhelm on this pawn, it's saying. I could have just taken the pawn. Yeah, could have got that bit. Okay, now that's inaccurate. That's just unnecessary. Best move. Oh, H3. I was sure he was going to say development. Okay, slightest advantage now. And now, actually, black is ever so slightly better. Should have just kept pressing up. Okay. Inaccurate. Best. Yeah, it comes back. Good, but not fantastic. Better move. No. Don't know about that. Okay, like the trade. That's okay. Okay, well, we play that later, don't we? Good. Yeah, that knight coming in, that was a really, really nice move to this kind of outpost. Now, should I have kicked it? Probably not. King there is excellent. Better move. King h1. Ah. Okay, he plays that. Yeah, that's inaccurate. I thought it was more than inaccurate. And that's a blunder. Because nothing I can tell. Oh wow, okay. I should have. Knight there, almost do the same to him, kind of thing. Block the bishop's defence of the knight, maybe. And that's a blunder. Best, good. Forced. Best, yes, like that. It wanted me to play that move earlier, that's okay. Best move, good. And that's a great move. Yee! Now +2, but this is a blunder. What was the best move here? What was the best move in this position? Maybe that. Best move was... No. Tough one. And if takes... G takes and I'm +4 still. +5. Well, +2 at this point, but whatever. Wow. But it does give him these terrible pawns, you see, doesn't it? It's back to the review. And that's a blunder. Ah, there was one clear best move. Is it the same one? Is it F4 again? Yeah, still F4. It really wants me to play that. Now, that move I did play shortly, didn't I? He just really wants me to play F4. Okay. And I never do. But anyway, from that point, it's over. Curious game. Curious little game there. But in the end, yeah, a couple of blunders by my opponent. So he played 3, I played 3, which is, you know, not bad. And 69 accuracy at 1066 rating. Very decent. So anyway, one valuable point earned. Curious game. But the opening, everything kind of went well. And honestly, I do feel like those blunders, several blunders, were not that easy to see. But there you go. All right, guys, thanks for watching. See you later.